Shabbat Shalom, or at least almost Shabbat Shalom. Twilight is settling now on Portland, Oregon, here on the 21st, going into the 22nd day of Zin, the evening of May the 31st, 2013. And I have two psalms that I have written over the past 48 hours that I would like to share. As some of you may know, last October I had a very painful court date in which my ex-wife hired a very crafty lawyer that resulted in me losing any possibility of having any type of contact with my 6 precious children, whom I love more than life itself and I miss very much. And, you know, I had the choice of whether I was going to become bitter against Yahweh, allow myself to become broken in spirit over this, because it was a very painful thing. And yet, I have written a psalm. It's actually entitled A Psalm of Daniel Lee concerning the loss of his children and the time from 10/2012 through 5/2013. So from last October until the present. And I want to share this psalm in the hopes that it will touch some of you out there in YouTube world on this precious Shabbat Shalom. And the psalm begins like this. What is this? This breaking of the darkness, this brilliance of Yah's light, shining through, turning even the gloomy rain a golden mist. How could it be that such pain racked my heart, through which such joy now flows? When sorrows turn to laughter and weeping into dancing, heaven kisses earth, and for that eternal age we yearn. Yet how is it, even now, while still in this fallen world, still within a corruptible body, that elusive joy of an age not yet arrived pours through me presently, happiness uncontained. Gilding everything I see, sweetening every moment, his presence pours through me like liquid gold. And the more he draws near, the more I shout an acclamation back to him. He pours his praise into me, and back out his praises go from my lips. And so Yah is all in all, and I but a vessel. How is it, though stripped of all I hold dear, desecrated with pain unbearable and anguish too great for my soul, that in so great a despair this joy unquenchable blossomed forth? Can pain and sorrow, loss and heartache really bring such unfathomable happiness? And then I see it, like a single crystal droplet of rain, so clear, so pure. It is not the mere pain that brought such joy, but Yahshua, who brought me through the pain, through the shame, through the blackness and despair, to find the crown, bejeweled with tender love, and upon my head I wear. Thanksgiving now cannot be held back, like a rushing, raging river. For in everything I now give thanks, because I see he is everywhere, even in the pain, in the sorrow, in the loss. So let Satan fling his worst, because no matter what evil comes, Yah's love shines through, so that even the enemy is only used to bring forth Yah's greater good. Oh, how I see it! Now I see it! What beautiful paradox is this! In greater despair, in greater sorrow, in greater darkness and evil, comes forth greater joy, greater good, greater light, laughter, and love. For how could it be otherwise, when Yah, precious Yah, is all in all? And then I wrote the second psalm, a psalm of Daniel John Lee concerning the wealthy place, the 21st of Zin, which is 5/31/2013. And this is again about what Yahshua has just continued to do in my heart. I pray he does this in your heart as well, as we day by day draw closer to his return. Oh, his joy uncontainable, When the psalmist penned the words long ago, Yahweh hath set me in a large and wealthy place, how true I taste those sweet words now. For it is not the wealth of the world I mean, no, not at all, but the indwelling of a sweet, sweet spirit that pours into me, wave after wave, and gushes back out in mighty praise back to Him. He is the center of all. He is in the sun breaking like streamers through dark clouds. He is also in the gentle rain. He is in the mighty clapping of the thunderstorm. He is in the gentle breeze. He is in the white seagulls wheeling against the deep blue sky. He is everywhere. Comforts on every side. The darkened eyes of a selfish heart cannot perceive this, for I look like any other man to such a one. But oh, what those darkened eyes cannot see, and if only they could. For if a selfish man could but glimpse the utter joy Yah has placed within me, he would at once and without delay repent of his sin and lay in full surrender to the King. He would at once, without question, seek and read and meditate upon and obey the Torah, drinking in His word, and partake of this tree of life. If deep desires for forbidden pleasures, or yearnings for things that Yah does not want for me, have led me into darkness or despair in the past, no more. For how, after Yah has transformed such pain into joy, could I ever walk away from His will? How could I ever again allow petty sins or the lusts of my flesh to estrange me from Yahshua, sweet Yahshua, my lover and King and friend and mighty one? I am yours. I am yours. Let all the world hear. Let all the people see. I am Yah's, and He is mine. And I will ever lay down my life, my heart, my all to Him each and every day, making melody ever in my heart to Him, singing spiritual songs and hymns. I am yours. I am yours. I am yours, O Yahshua of Nazareth. Let me diminish, and let You, O precious Yahshua, increase. Shabbat Shalom. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Shabbat Shalom.